Wait a Meno Minute. Hi and welcome to another episode of Wait a Meno Minute, and today we are going to talk about night sweats. Night sweats are horrendous and I struggle with them a lot. Now I know some people don't struggle with night sweats at all, so if it's not relevant you can listen out, because I'm sure that you've got a girl or two that does definitely struggle with night sweats. So imagine you're trying to get a decent night's sleep, which is very rare with the menopause anyway, especially if you struggle with insomnia. That's a whole nother symptom. And then you wake up in the middle of the night and you are soaking wet. So you wipe your face with your hand and it's just dripping. It's absolutely pouring off you, and it can be freezing, absolutely freezing, but you are melting like you're in the Sahara Desert, and it feels gross. It is not pleasant at all. So what can we do to combat night sweats? Well, there's a few things that I do that I'm more than happy to share with you, but I would love to hear from you and anything that you can share with me that I can share with others that helps you. So number one, you've got to stay hydrated. I always have a bottle of water next to me on the bed, because obviously if you're sweating then you're losing fluids and you need to hydrate yourself, and it does actually help if you are drinking water. Another symptom we'll talk about another time is obviously going to the toilet quite a lot. So yeah, where you are combating one issue, another issue may arise. But anyway, so hydrate definitely helps. Another thing you can do is you can pull the duvet back on the bed and leave the bed to air, for want of an expression. So you've got cold sheets before you get into bed. Now, I'm one of these people, I like to walk into a room where the bed is made. This kind of freaks me out a little bit, but it does help. So you just got to pull the duvet back a couple of hours before you go to bed and literally just leave it until it's cold. It's better to get into a cold bed. Trust me, my mum taught me that from a very early age. Much better to get into a cold bed, okay? Another thing you can do is have a look at what you're wearing to bed. So there are lots of companies out there that actually design nightwear for the menopause, so it's very, very comfortable. I will share a couple of links to companies that I am aware of, and a few years ago I was very kindly sent some nightwear to try and it was absolutely fantastic. So I'll post links to those if you want to go and check them out. So the nightwear, loose fitting. I mean, I'm one of these women, I can't wear the little strappy vest top things to bed. I can't tell you what happens to me, but you can probably use your imagination. But yeah, no, I can't wear the little strap things, but I will wear like a loose fitting t-shirt and shorts, like those kinds of pajama sets. They really help me. I can't wear like the big full on thick fleecy things. I don't know how people sleep in those things, because I wouldn't even get to sleep and I'd be a sweaty mess. So nightwear really helps. Open your windows, unless it's tipping it down with rain outside and you don't want water to be coming in, then open your windows and let some air get into the room. If it is stuffy, it's going to be warm and it's going to make you feel awful. So get those windows open, because they will definitely help, okay? If you have a shower before you go to bed, it's really nice to have a nice warm shower because it helps with sleep. So again, that's another symptom we'll talk about another time. But it might be that you want to just turn the temperature down a little bit and have a cooler shower so you're not too hot before you actually get into bed, because that will actually help you as well. So if you have any tips at all about night sweats that you want to share with me, please let me know, because I am more than happy to listen. I don't know everything, but I am happy to take your information on board and share that with other people and see whether or not it helps them. Final remedy or benefit you can use is have a look at supplements. So I personally, and I'm not an expert and I'm not telling you to do this, but I take something that's evening primrose. It's called evening primrose and starflower oil, and that helps me with my night sweats. They're nowhere near as bad as they were before I started taking them, and I just take one of them before I go to bed at night, and that generally tends to help me with my night sweats. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you comment wherever you see or hear this podcast, and I will see you again for another Wait a Meno Minute.